Do you wonder how much income you'll have once you have $1 million in savings? I'm going to share that with you in this video series. Hi, I'm Camille Gaines, founder of FinancialWoman.com and author of Earn, Grow, Give. You may feel like a lot of people do, that once you reach that $1 million, you'll be set for life. In this video series, I've stepped through what happens when you get $1 million and what you can probably expect to earn from income from dividends and stock dividends and bond interest once you reach that $1 million mark, given the current environment that we're in for stocks and bonds and those yields. Now, in this video, I want to mention a couple other things that people consider in more traditional retirement. And a lot of this is around something that I've been talking about lately, and that's multiple income streams. And that's looking at different ways to generate income in addition to stock and bond income because of all the changes that have taken place over the last decade around people and their retirement plans. So I won't go into all that in this video. I want to stay focused on what I wanted to share with you here. And that is, if you had that income from your stocks and bonds, you could look at or consider other possibilities around traditional retirement. And that would be, the first thing is Social Security, of course. So you can figure out how much Social Security you might earn. The next thing I want to really focus on in this video is the 4% rule. You may have seen my other videos that explain the 4% rule, where it came from, what it's all about. But let's just say that in addition to that stock and bond income, you took the traditional retirement strategy of withdrawing 4% a year from your investment account, which is what the 4% rule is all about. So you would have that for income in addition to that stock and bond income. So what about, though, what if something happens? So the 4% rule, while it may work, it may not work. And it leaves you with a lot of questions and a lot of sort of negative feelings, I think. Every time you pull out your wallet to spend something, you have that feeling or that thought, wow, I'm spending from my investment account. I'm depleting my investment account. Is that really what I want to do? And that's just really no fun. So that's number one of sort of the what if around withdrawing 4% a year from your investment account to live. Okay. The other thing that people consider is, what if I have a family emergency? What if one of my kids, something happens to one of my kids and I need more than 4% plus the small amount of dividend and stock income, that bond income that I would get from my portfolio? What if something happens? What if that's not enough money? That's scenario number two that could happen, an unknown. The third scenario that people worry about is, what if the stock market drops? Now, I like to say it's not what if the stock market drops, it's when will the stock market drop? Because we all know the stock market does drop. It's just a question of when will it drop, and have you structured your investments in a way that will work for you when it does drop? And consider in that plan, that scenario, the timing around the stock market dropping, and is that going to interfere with your being able to make that withdrawal of 4% and that all work for you? So there are other scenarios that could derail that 4% plan. That's why it's nice to have alternative income streams. Of course, and we talked about the stocks and bonds, there are other things that you can do as well. So you'll want to check out my videos on those topics also. Now, we're not talking about Ferraris, we're not talking about private jets, we're talking about maintaining, unless that's your current lifestyle, but what we're really talking about is maintaining the lifestyle that you've grown accustomed to during your life. Who wants to live with less once they retire and once they're older? I don't. So that's what I wanted to share with you in this video. It's mostly that in looking at the income that you could get from that $1 million, other things that are considered in traditional retirement are things like Social Security and possibly withdrawing that 4% from your investment account every year so that you can live off of it. That's what I wanted to share. If you like this information and you found it helpful, please let me know by clicking like and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of the other videos in this series. Thanks for watching.